feels very supportive for your body, especially first thing in the morning. Now it's getting colder, feel free to pop some cushions or blocks underneath your knees if the hips just need a little bit more comfort, or even underneath your hips. And then allow yourself to start to just settle in a little bit, feeling the body become nice and grounded and connected into the earth. Feel free to move out through the shoulders and the neck if that feels appropriate, and if it loosens anything up that may have just gotten a little tight overnight. Softening the eyes and that space between your eyebrows, relaxing your jaw. Feeling the earth really, really strong and supportive underneath you, and allowing the energy from the base of your spine, from the root chakra, where it's nice and grounded and stable and strong, to rise up. Rising up through those energy centers up to the crown. And allow that energy to rise up above you. Send it up 300 feet or more until you see, sense or feel a source of light connecting to that prana, the Maha Prana, universal life force energy. And invite that down into your body. Feel it pour down into your crown like liquid sunlight, rushing through your body, swirling around, filling you up with warmth, with comfort, with new energy, new vitality, new life. And breathe into it. Maybe coming into your Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of the throat, only if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, a normal abdominal breath is fine. I like the Ujjayi breath because it really does keep me centered and connected to that breath as I feel it moving from my throat to my belly and back up again, and I hear that lovely sound of the breath. And as you connect into this beautiful breath and this lovely stillness within, find an intention that's going to serve you through your practice this morning, and also through your day, and maybe even into the weekend. Drawing your hands together in front of your heart space. And feel that lovely gentle connection between the palms and the fingers. Maybe the hands are a little cooler. Maybe the connection is quite light. And let's chant Om together 3 times. Send that Om inward so it vibrates through your cells and causes a beautiful chain reaction of healing through the body. Taking a deep breath in. Keeping your eyes closed, rubbing your hands together, and either placing your palms across your heart space or over your eyes. Breathing deeply, absorbing that energy, and spreading it all over your body. Let us, let's see, shoulders and core. Let's come into a child's pose first, just to stretch the body, stretch out the back, the hips, the shoulders. So coming to the back of your mat, because we will start the flow from here. Extend, stretch out, wriggle down, see how you feel. Breathe deeply into the earth, reach out through your fingers, especially those fingertips. Really get a nice stretch through the arms, through the back. And breathe into the chest as well to expand the front of the body just as much. As you exhale, allow the belly to draw in, gently roll upwards, reach those hands up and over, and exhale, hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers, turn the palms up, reach out, have a little wiggle there, and then exhale, come back down into that child's pose, stretching out once more. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let the body surrender down. Inhale, let the body rise, walk yourself over towards the right side and extend out through that left side as much as you can, getting a lovely stretch. The head doesn't have to make it to the floor, it might not do that anyway. Just feel that lovely stretch out through the left. Inhale, rise up, walk over to the other side and extend out. Out through that right arm, getting that lovely stretch from the little finger all the way down to the hip. You can even draw down through the right hip so you feel that full stretch. Inhale, come back to center. And let's roll up through the spine and make our way down to the ground. Just coming onto your belly, shake it out. I whacked my right elbow today, so it's a little bit sore. Extend your arms out, whacked it on the top of the tally as I was pulling the curtains. And just have a little wriggle. Breathe in, little gentle shark's pose. Just stretch out through the shoulders, out through the neck. Release that out. Shrug the shoulders back, tuck those toes, draw the belly in and press up into that modified plank, gently shifting back slowly into your child's pose and rolling, rounding through the spine, feeling the belly draw in, which allows you to rise back up to your Vajrasana pose. Hands up. Breathe in, exhale, hands in front of the heart. Interlace those fingers, reach those arms up. Exhale, let's take a nice little twist. Breathe in here. The hand can come behind you or you can tuck it right around the waist. Just see what feels good. As you breathe, length up through the spine, up into the crown. And then release out, reach those hands up again. And let's twist to the other side. Turning and lengthening. Feeling that stretch right up through the neck. You can even drop the ear slightly behind you so you get that big stretch. And then release back out. Take those arms up, let's open them out. Exhale, give ourselves a lovely hug, because who doesn't like that? And have a little rock from side to side just to loosen up the spine. And then open that out again, cross the arms the other way, another hug, another little rock. Breathe. Open that out. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, come down into your child's pose again. Roll up, move through to your modified plank. On the way down to the earth, release the body. Shrug the shoulders back, tops of the feet into the ground. Breathe in, cobra. Exhale, release. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe in. And exhale, release. One more time, shoulders shrug back, breathe in, tuck everything under. Let's go up into a down dog for a nice full body stretch now. Stretch it all out, walk it out. Really tread through the feet so you get to work all of the muscles in the feet. And you get to start to stretch out the back of the body. Let the head be nice and relaxed, the neck nice and soft. Breathe deeply, find your strength in your upper body here. So the hands are firmly planted, especially down through the base of the thumb and index finger and down through all the pads of the fingertips. Keeping that weight nice and even there, feeling like your armpits are trying to spiral in towards your face while your hands spiral down into the floor. Breathe deeply. Let's find some stillness here as we stretch up into our downward facing dog. The sitting bones rising to the sky. If it's comfortable for you, you can allow the chest to come through. But if that's too intense for your shoulders, breathe the rib cage back towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take your knees down and sink back down into a child's pose. Maybe sweeping your arms behind you, clasping your hands and stretching those arms out there. Exhale, release the arms, draw up through the belly, rise up, Vajrasana, hands overhead and to your heart. And of course you can always be up much higher if this is uncomfortable on the knees or the ankles. Let's go again. Inhale, take the hands up. Twist, exhale. You can always have your hands out to the side if you prefer. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. You have those hands out or use the leverage of your legs on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, come down, walk down into that child's pose. Roll through child's pose, toes tucked, modified plank. Make your way down to the ground, elbows back towards the hips. And knees chest into the floor, release everything down. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe in, cobra. Tuck up from that cobra into your downward facing dog. Breathe up through those sitting bones. And then rise up and roll through, knees to the ground. Sit back down, cobra, what's this thing? Child's pose. And draw your body through into Vajrasana, hands up. Exhale. Interlace the fingers, breathe in. Rise up, exhale, twist from the belly button. Inhale up. And exhale, twist from the belly button. Inhale up. Exhale, come on down, extend out into that child's pose. Roll out through child's pose, knees, chest, chin, arms in a comfortable position to allow the body to come down safely, release. Let's bring the hands behind us, lift arms and legs, sharp pose, length through the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, come down. Shrug the shoulders back, peel the belly up, come up, half plank, all the way up, downward facing dog. Breathe into that. And then roll up to the toes, roll through, drop those knees underneath you, sink back. Child's pose, roll back up, Vajrasana, hands up and in front of the heart. One more time we'll add on, interlace the fingers, come up, and exhale, twist. Inhaling up, exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, exhale, come on down to that child's pose, rolling through all the way to the ground, and clasp the hands, lift into your shark pose, and release, shrug everything back, drop through the core, downward facing dog. Breathe up into that down dog. Lovely full deep breaths. Let's step our feet in together, start stretching a little more. If dog split is uncomfortable, just stay in a down dog, or you can always come down to your tabletop. Right leg starts to lift up to the sky. Try and keep your weight even here in the arms. You can gaze to the floor, or you can gaze to your foot. Just keep adjusting those armpits, because one's going to want to, the right side especially, is going to want to open and lift. But keep those arms strong. Release that leg. Left leg comes up. Really reach into the heel of the right leg. Keep your armpits pointing to the ground and your shoulders moving up towards your heel. Breathe out through those toes and release. And then step up to the top of the mat. Hang. Clasping those elbows, allowing the body just to lengthen out now. Maybe shifting the weight into the front of the feet if you're comfortable with that. If all of this is too much for the blood pressure, just lift the head above the heart. Breathe a couple of deep breaths here. Drop through the belly, press up through the feet, roll and rise. Hands come overhead. Grab hold of the left wrist, reach up, pull it up and reach out towards the right side. Press through the feet, rise up through the core of the body. Grab hold of the right wrist, pull it up, reach up and over, pulling out towards the left side. Planting firmly into both feet evenly. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the arms behind you. Clasp the hands if you can, let the heart open. And exhale, come forward, letting the arms come up. If it's too much, just let go of the arms, let them hang. Releasing the arms, and go ahead, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe up through the sitting bones, roll through, drop your knees, sink back, child's pose, roll through, Vajrasana, hands overhead, and in front of your heart space. Again, interlace the fingers, breathe those arms up. Exhale, twist. Lengthen through the spine first, rotate from the belly button. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, come on down, child's pose. Roll through that child's pose, knees, chest, chin. Release the whole body, clasp your hands behind you. Lift into your shark's pose. Gazing down so that the neck is long as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Shrug the shoulders back, tuck the toes. Press up towards your downward facing dog. Feet in together. Right leg up, dog split, or just keep it down. Release. Left leg up, dog split. Pressing the floor away. Release. Step walk, or you can gently hop up towards the top of your mat and hang on out there. Press through the feet, draw up through the core, rise up. Reach it up and back if that feels good. Grab hold of your right wrist, left wrist, any wrist, and pull it out to the side. Inhale up, grab hold of your other wrist, pull it out to the side. Inhale up, let the arms come down. You can loop the shoulders back so you can clasp the hands comfortably. Let the chest open and exhale, fold forward. Release the arms down. Let's go ahead, finish this off. Step back, down dog, roll through, knees down, sink the hips back to the heels, child's pose. Roll through, rise up. Hands in front of the heart. We're going to add in some legs and of course the core. And that will be the whole sequence. Whew, feeling stretched already though. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers. Inhale, sweep it up. And really find that length. That helps when you start to twist from the belly button. Gives you lots of space to move that rib cage around. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling up. Exhale, come on down. Roll through, making your way forward and to the ground. If that needs to be via forearms, it's all good. Shoot the arms behind you, clasp the hands, or they can just be by the sides. You can fly, lifting the legs. Exhale, release. Shrug everything back, scoop up the belly and press up. Downward facing dog, feet together. Dog split, release. Dog split on the other side. Release. Make your way to the top of the mat and press all the way up. As the arms come up, clasp one wrist, reach up, pull it out to the side. And back to center, clasp the other wrist, reach up, pull it out to the side, sending the hips in the opposite direction. Inhale up, release those arms, loop the shoulders back, clasp the hands, and come on down. Breathe into it. Release those arms, step your right foot back. Let's rock those ankles a little more. Reaching back into that right leg. Right hand on the ground. And you can have left hand on your knee and rotate. Or you can extend the arm up. Draw the lower shoulder into your body. So we're rotating towards that left leg. So you're twisting, lengthening through the spine and twisting. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the left knee or to the sky. That's it. It's great when I can see you. And then exhale, release, drop the back knee and breathe those arms up. Exhale, release. Hands to the inside of the foot and lift that back leg. Again, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can come down a little lower if you want, or you can work a little strength here. Take one arm, the left arm obviously, through the left leg, lift through the core of the body and extend into a nice flying pose. It requires a lot of strength, otherwise just hang out for a moment. And release. Step back into a plank or a down dog or a tabletop. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot forward. I was like, what did we do? Stay here and breathe. Hold. Reach into that back leg. Release the back knee. Breathe in, rise up. Let those arms come down. Bring the hand to the inside of the foot. Lift that back leg. Maybe walk the foot out slightly if you like. You can stay there or you can come down. Shoot your right arm through. And maybe you just keep right arm going through, left hand supporting you. Or maybe you try to fly through as you find your strength, or maybe you just hang, keeping the leg up off the ground, or you can take it down if you don't want to work so much strength there. And then release, step back, down dog or plank, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can take your knees down, or you can come down into a chaturanga. So you could do a full chaturanga or a baby chaturanga, or you can stay in a plank or modified plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down, shrug the shoulders back, breathe in cobra, tuck the belly in, sink back, child's pose, breathe. Draw the belly in, roll and rise, Vajrasana. And hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, come down, child's pose. Roll up and through, knees, chest, chin, release down. Shoot those arms back, lift. And release. Shrug everything back, lift, modified plank, downward facing dog, feet together. Right leg lifts, remember it's always optional. Release. Left leg lifts. Release, make your way to the top of the mat. Hang for a moment and then press and rise. As you rise up, grab hold of your arm, pull it out to the side. And then back to center, grab hold of the other arm, pull it out to the side. And then come back, let the arms come down. Loop the shoulders back, clasp the hands, and exhale, dive forward. Bending your knees as much as you like. Releasing the arms if it's too intense. And then release those arms. Right foot steps back. Let's just go low lunge straight away. Bring those hands up. Exhale. Move that left foot over a bit so you can bring the hands through. Staying in your runner's lunge or coming down and trying out a little bit of strength here. Breathe into it. And then release back, plank or down dog or tabletop. And then right foot steps forward. Hopefully not as heavy as I just did. Drop that back, breathe those arms up. Open up the heart, exhale, let the arms come down. Bringing, I remember what I missed now. The twist. Lift that back leg. Come on down. I knew there was something. Fly if you want or stay. We'll add that in a moment. And then release, step back, plank or down dog. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Core has to be nice and strong here. Full chaturanga, baby chaturanga, or just stay plank, half plank. And then all the way down. Shrug the shoulders back, peel up, sink back. Into your child's pose. Roll through. Breathe it up. Hands in front of your heart space. Just keep on modifying any way that works for your body. Just choosing the bits that work best. Interlace those fingers. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, come down, child's pose. Roll through that child's pose. Knees, chest, chin. Shrug the shoulders back. Peel up. Full locust pose. Release down. Shrug the shoulders back. Draw the core up. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Dog split. Release. Dog split. Release. Make your way to the top of the mat. Ooh, I'm heavy today with my legs. And press and rise all the way up. Don't interlace the fingers, grab your arm, reach it over, back to center, pull up, reach it over, back to center, release those arms, loop them back so the shoulder blades are in a comfortable position, and then fold. Breathe. Release those arms, right foot steps back. Let's go into our twist here before I forget it. So right hand to the ground, left hand either just to your hip or your knee, or you can extend it up as you twist to that left side. Right shoulder drawing back into your body. Exhale, bring that hand down to the inside of your foot and either stay here in your runner's lunge, come lower if you want, or try a little flying lizard. And then release, step back, plank or down dog. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps forward. And right arm reaches up, finding that twist again. The back knee can always come down. In all of these lunges, it can stay down. Bring that hand down and either just come lower, stay where you are, or try and find some flight. Let me go ahead, step back, downward facing dog. Let's roll through for a little comfort. Ooh, I forgot. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, full or baby chaturanga, all the way to the ground. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe in, cobra, tuck the pelvis under, sink back, child's pose. Roll through. And hands to your heart. Take a moment. Close your eyes. allow yourself to get centered. We're going to work all of this very slowly. Sitting up nice and tall, get a sense of where the weight is right here for you. Coming up higher if you need to, if the knees and ankles are not comfortable. Opening your eyes, interlace your fingers, take those arms up. Feel the shoulders move, feel the shoulder blades move and transition. Breathe up, try and keep the rib cage in. Gaze forward or to the floor, keeping a sense of length from the tailbone up to the crown. Reach those arms up. Doesn't matter if they don't go all the way back, just work with your own body here. Exhale, release the arms, start to twist. Breathe in and lengthen, and then twist a little deeper as you breathe out. Every time you breathe in, find more length, and every time you breathe out, create a little more twist. If you want, you can start to drop the ear behind you slightly so you feel that stretch from the front of the ear down to the shoulder. The front ear, the back ear is dropping back. Release back to center. Inhale, come up with those arms. They can be more open here. Exhale, twist to the other side. Breathe in, find length through the spine. Twist a little more as you breathe out and continue working that sense of lengthening on the in-breath and deepening the twist on the out-breath. You can also just start to extend the front of your neck, the side of your neck I should say, towards the sunlight. Shoulders trying to move down the back and then surrender back to center. Inhale, take those arms up. Breathe up, exhale, come on down, child's pose. Draw up through the belly, feel that lovely roll through, tucking the toes. Take your time here, find the journey. You might need to spread the arms a little more. Finding your modified plank so those knees can shift back as far as they can go. Makes it easier to come down. Belly is drawing up here. Now you can walk down via your forearms or start to bend those elbows back to the hips, chest reaching forward, chin and chest coming to the ground. And then release the rest of the body, tops of the feet and the hips. Arms coming back, maybe just floating beside you, or clasp those hands, start to lift the chest and lift the legs. See if you can squeeze the toes together. Breathe, it's okay if it's more comfortable to have the legs wide, go for that. Just work with what feels appropriate. Length out through the spine, breathe into it, reach those arms back, hold 5, 4, 3, dig deep, 2, reach, 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 1, come on down, wobble the hips for a moment, tuck the toes, hands to the low ribs, lift the shoulders back, little baby cobra, start to draw the belly up, scoop the pelvis into the floor, and rise up half plank, and then rise up through the core, downward facing dog. Walk those feet in together, armpits pointing to the ground. Look for the length through your body. See what happens when you roll your armpits in towards your face. There's a little more strength in the back of the body. Stay here if you like, or come down to your knees, otherwise right leg starts to lift into your dog split. Breathe into it. Keep working those armpits down to the ground. Don't let that right armpit flare out to the right side. 5, 4, reach up through those toes. Reach, 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 reach. 2, 1, release. Keep the belly drawn in here for strength through the back. Recheck those armpits. Left side up, or just take a knee if you need to. Reach up and hold. Breathe. If you want to come down to your knees, you can adjust and do sunbird instead. So you're still working, just in a different way. Beautiful. And take that leg down. Bend the knees, step or walk up to the top of your mat. Hang on out. You can grab your arms or just let everything Just draw down towards the earth. Feet can be hip width apart for more comfort, knees can be bent, or if you're quite lengthened out here, you can move your weight to the front of the feet for a little more stretch to the back body. Draw the belly in, press through the feet, start to roll your way up to the sky. Draw that belly in, make sure the core is strong, the glutes are strong, head comes up, let the arms slowly float with you. Breathe into it. Grab hold of the left wrist. Pull up. You can step your feet together here. Start to reach over towards the right as the left hip stays where it is and maybe even moves to the left slightly more. Breathe into it, reaching up. You can gaze up, you can gaze straight forward. You can even gaze down if you like. Just find a comfortable position for that neck. Strong core here to hold you up. Really lifting and lengthening rather than collapsing down. Another couple of breaths. You can do it. Press through the floor. Lengthen out. Lots of side body core strength here. Your obliques, your intercostals. Press and rise up. Grab hold of the other side. Lift. Press through the feet. Start to reach over as you draw yourself over towards the left and the right hip stays where it is or maybe move slightly more to the right. Check where you want to gaze so your neck is comfortable. Breathe into it, find that strength. Beautiful, hold. Keep pressing through the feet. Keep the belly in, keep your body in line. And inhale, rise up, release those arms. Roll the shoulders back, clasp the hands, or just reach them back like wings. You can separate the feet here, and then extend and come forward. Hands can just stay on your lower back if you prefer, instead of holding onto them. Or they can just dangle down. Just find what feels good. Let the head lengthen down, let the body lengthen down. Shake out that head and neck. Breathe and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those arms. Just for a change, let's step our left foot back first. Step that back. And then reach back into that left leg. Now you can take the knee down if you want. Ground the left hand. Maybe you place it onto something a little higher. Right hand can come to the knee. Really reach out through the crown and out through the heel. And then start to lengthen the spine a little more as you rotate towards that right side. Reaching into the heel a lot, drawing your shoulders down the back. And if you want, extending the right arm as you gaze up to the sky, or you just gaze to the right side of you, or you can look down. Breathe into it, reach into that back leg, because sometimes it has a tendency to want to reach forward. Breathe, and then release the arm down to the inside of the foot. The foot can open out slightly. You can hold here. You can take your knees down. You can come lower. Or you can work that little balance pose by sending your right arm out underneath and extending out. Or you can just do one arm out and one arm supporting you. Just find where you want to be. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, down dog, plank, tabletop, your choice. Draw the core up first so that you've got space to move. Holding whichever of those poses you've chosen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the left foot steps forward. Work it out through that right heel. Extend. Breathe length through the spine. Ground your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Breathe into it. Left hand to the knee. Maybe you just stay here. Maybe this feels good for that right hip flexor. Shrug the shoulders back if you like and start to twist towards that left knee if you like. And then if you want, extend up through the top arm. Now spread your collarbones apart here if you're extending both arms. Reach into that back heel. Breathe. You can always take the knee down if you need to. Breathe and hold. Working strength, openness, length. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take that arm down to the inside of the foot. The foot can open out a little more if you like. You can always take that back knee down. If you're already feeling tired, we're almost there. Let the body come a little lower if you want. Find that balance if you want. Hold wherever you need to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Step back. Plank down dog, tabletop. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can stay where you are or start to move into your chaturanga or your baby chaturanga, and then all the way to the ground. Come on down. Shrug the shoulders back, peel the heart up. Tuck the body out. Oh no, let's stay in cobra. Sorry, my bad. We're doing it slow, I forgot. Shrug the shoulders back. Hands by your side, but they're not taking the weight, so your back has to work here. Just keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. Tops of the feet into the ground. I gotta breathe. Shrug the shoulders back a little more. Start to draw the belly in. Tuck the toes, glutes are strong. Rise up, half plank. Sink it back down, child's pose. And breathe here. If you like to give those arms a nice little rest, palms together, fingers to the sky, elbows walking forward, little shark spin. Release those arms, draw the belly up very slowly, feel that roll through, draw the belly in, roll up through the spine, and let those arms come up. Hands to your heart. That was hard. Let's do it faster, which will be so much easier. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace the fingers, breathe those arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, come on down. Roll through knees, chest, chin. Reach those arms back, lift the legs, maybe bring them together. Exhale, release. Shrug the shoulders back. Draw up to the modified plank, move into your downward facing dog. You can always draw up to a full plank if you want. Feet together. Now you can come down and take sunbird if you like. Otherwise, right leg to the sky. Release. You can do sunbird on the other side or left leg to the sky. Release. Bend the knees, sit, walk or float to the top of your mat or just make your way up the way that works for your body. Press and rise. Grab hold of your wrist, reach over to the side. Press through those feet. Inhale up. Grab the other wrist, reach over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, release those arms, loop them back. Clasp the hands, fold. Release the arms and right foot steps back. Plant the right hand, twisted warrior, reach into that back leg. Exhale, release the hand to the inside of the foot. Walk the foot out, runner's lunge or flying lizard. And then step back, plank down dog, tabletop. And then right foot steps forward. Left hand plants under the shoulder, reach up. Breathe into it. Release the hand. Walk that foot out slightly. Get a little lower. Maybe float, maybe not. And then step back. Plank down dog. Modified plank. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. All the way down. Release. Shrug the shoulders back. Breathe in cobra. A little bit of a bigger cobra here. Tuck under. Sink back, child's pose. Roll through, inhale, take it up. And hands in front of your heart space. Now if you were to repeat this again on YouTube, feel free to go through that as many times as you like, but I think we're gonna call it quits there and come into a nice little cool down. So take your legs out in front of you, lean back. See how that feels. Right leg over the top. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you want to lie down and do thread the needle there, or you prefer to sit into it. So you can sit up. If you're sitting up, the chest lifts. That's what gives you that lovely connection into the glutes on the right side. Or of course you can always lie down if you prefer. And if you're lying down, check that the knee, left knee, is moving towards the left side or just in line with the left side of your body rather than drifting in. Because again, that's what gives you connection to your glutes. Breathe deeply. And then walk your way down, extend those legs up, give them a nice little kick out. Before we do the other side, a little happy baby, either holding onto your feet, your ankles or your knees. Let the back draw into the ground. Let the shoulders draw into the ground. And then bring those knees in, give yourself a rock halfway up. And then roll back and rock up again. And then back and rock up again. Maybe you can try for a full boat if you want, or a nice relaxed boat, or a supported boat. And then release the feet. Sitting up, you can lean back onto the forearms to take your left leg through. Maybe you just want to chill here. Maybe you just want to lie down. Or sit up again. Make sure that you're finding that connection into the glutes. So lifting the chest, adjusting the feet until you feel that stretch. Couple more breaths. Shavasana is just around the corner. And release that out. Give those legs a nice little wobble out. Come down onto your mat, little hug. Maybe a little roll around with the knees in circles or figure eights in both directions to see what feels good for you. And then coming into a twist of your choice, you can do the windmill twist if that feels good for you and you want a little bit of an IT band stretch. The windmill twist, we have our knees wide. We can drop them off and have, so my knees are off to the right, so I can put my right foot on top of my left knee and take my right arm up, my left arm, sorry, up beside my ears. If you don't like that, you can just stack the knees and come into a normal twist. Just find a twist that feels good. Release that out, give the legs a little wobble, readjust the body, and then over to the other side. And if you're doing that windmill twist, you can bring your right arm up by your ear if your knees are dropped to the left side, and place your left foot on top of the right leg. Or just stack the knees or twist them up. Deep breath in, release out from there. Another little wiggle. And readjust the body to center. Give yourself a gentle little hug in, just resting the back fully to the ground as you just cuddle your knees towards you. You can clasp your hands or just hold those knees. Letting the back flatten completely into the floor. Becoming aware of your spine right from the tailbone all the way up to the crown. Feeling the breath pressing into your thighs and releasing into the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And then reach those legs up and the arms up. Give them a little wiggle, a little shake. And then make your way into Shavasana or any restorative pose that feels good for you right now. Wriggle yourself down. If you're coming into Shavasana, let those feet drop out to the edges of the mat. Palms face up, arms away from the body. Chin just slightly tucks at the tip of the nose, point straight up to the sky. Lengthen out through the spine and feel the natural curves of your spine. Take another deep full breath in. Let it all go through your mouth. And allow yourself to sink down into the ground. Feel that breath gently rising and falling. Soften your face, especially your jawline and the eyes and that space between the eyebrows. Relax the tongue. Relax the lips. Relax the back of the head and the neck and the throat. Relax your shoulders and your arms and your fingers. Relax your upper back, your chest. Relax your rib cage. Relax your belly. Relax the whole length of your spine. Relax your buttocks, your genital region, your thighs. Relax your knees, your calf muscles, your feet. The whole of the right arm and the whole of the right leg. The whole of the left arm and the whole of the left leg. The whole right side of your body. The whole left side of your body. Your whole body. Relaxing your whole body. Allowing yourself to dissolve into the earth. Releasing any tension that's trying to creep into the chest or the buttocks or the face. Breathing it out. Breathing it out. Breathing it out. And drawing your awareness back into that body if it's drifted off somewhere. Bring it back, wriggle out your fingers and your toes. Feel free to start to wriggle a little more, stretch a little more. Give yourself a hug, roll around or just roll over to the side and rest there for a moment or two. When you're ready, making your way back to a comfortable seat. And drawing your hands together in front of your heart space. Connecting into your heartbeat. Feeling that beautiful connection between the palms and the fingers. Finding that length up through the spine. Following the curves all the way up to the crown and back up to that light Maha Prana, universal life force. Breathe deeply, filling your body up with that prana. Reconnecting with your intention from the beginning of our practice this morning. And taking another moment to think of at least 3 things that you're grateful for. Filling yourself up with that sense of deep appreciation and gratitude for the world you inhabit and the world you create. And we shall close with the Shanti mantra, chanting peace for our friends and our family, peace for ourselves and peace for the world. Taking a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bow your head slightly, sending thoughts of love and gratitude to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. And sending those thoughts out to the rest of the world. Keeping your eyes closed and rubbing your hands together and either placing them across your heart space or over your eyes. Gazing into that space, enjoying that pranic energy and spreading it all over your body. Namaste.